Boca Raton's FAU campus is still on lockdown. Jerry Jensen's stepdaughter and her boyfriend are charged with his murder. Police told us a husband was holding his wife hostage in this neighbor's house you see here. Tonight we're learning more about the man who was shot. It turns out there were 4 children in his family. 3 have been murdered. Barack Obama has shifted his focus from Clinton to McCain. Some say he thinks he has the Democratic nomination in the bag. I'm Lesley Dale on scene in Riviera Beach here, where a driver hit 2 little boys, a 6- and 7-year-old, on 33rd Street. They were standing about here. The gel we're talking about, well, it prevents anything from burning, including my hand. Certainly the end to an unimaginable week for his family and friends. On Monday, Vasquez was shot and killed at a Wendy's in West Palm. Just when you never thought you'd hear the name Vanilla Ice again, police have arrested him for the 2nd time on domestic violence charges. You can honestly feel the energy, the excitement here on Singer Island. I've got to tell you, they even had to turn people away. They have about 3,000 people here. Soulja Boy just performed. Everybody says, hey, we're just ready to bling. We've all had one of those big gas-guzzling SUVs in the last 10 years, right? Well, guess who's making out with the big bucks now? We're talking about energy drinks like this one. This one is called Sparks, has 6% alcohol in it. That's as much as a can of beer. The Boca Raton Charter School here just doesn't have the $18,000 they need to pay the rent, and they may be served eviction papers today.
He was such a nice, sweet, kind, and caring man.
Last night at about 8:45, Christine Burrows got in a fight with her husband Arthur inside their home here on Pine Park Drive. Christine told Arthur she wanted a divorce. He got angry, hit her several times, so she ran to this house next door. Lance Lather and his wife Alice led her inside. Little did they know, Arthur would follow, and when he did, Alice escaped through the bathroom window and knocked on another neighbor's door.
We hear pop, pop, pop. He comes back in and sits down and said, "Sue, nothing fell. Those are gunshots." Within a second, we hear this pounding on the back of our door. We hear our neighbor's voice. She's screaming, "Sue, Rich, let me in, let me in."
Sue Roush and her husband Rich couldn't make out the voice. When they opened their patio door, they saw it was Alice.
She was speechless. I mean, you know, she said she was having a heart attack, which I believe. And she was a mess.
Sue says once Alice caught her breath, she described what happened next door.
My neighbor, Christine, was naked and beat up and bloody.
Alice anxiously waited to find out if her husband Lance was okay, while hostage negotiators tried to calm Arthur down and get his wife Christine out alive. 3 hours went by.
There were so many policemen, so many squad cars, so many militia-like men.
We were hopeful at the beginning that we were going to be able to talk them down, but it didn't work like that.
At 11:30, Alice found out Arthur Burrows killed her husband before turning the gun on himself.
I am deeply sorry for all the pain I caused to Lance's family, and he is a hero because he took the bullet for me.
I think once everybody gets closure, the healing process will be a lot better. But now, just not knowing and not having the answers, it's really a problem. It really is.
Donna Kirk says she's been waiting to hear the whole truth about her friend Cynthia Andrews' death for a year and a half now. On Sunday, September 24th of 06, 6 o'clock in the morning, Cynthia and another friend, Linda Taylor, were jogging on the Blue Heron Bridge when a driver hit and killed both of the women. When Donna heard what happened, she rushed to the bridge and asked a police officer.
I said, "Don't tell me that that's her." And she started to cry, and she said, "It is." She said, "It's her." And I said, "No, it can't be." And she said, "Yes, it is." So from that point on, it was just all surreal.
And since that day, Donna's been keeping track of the investigation.
I pretty much try to keep track of all the articles, anything that they have on him.
Day 1, police found this man, Adam Gaillard's abandoned car near the bridge. A few days later, he turned himself in and told police he didn't realize he hit 2 women. He thought he hit the wall of the bridge.
I find that hard to believe that you didn't realize that you didn't know that you actually hit an individual unless you were under influence of something else.
We checked Gaillard's record. He's been convicted of DUI and cocaine possession. He faces trial on Tuesday for leaving the accident that ended everything for Linda and Cynthia.
It's just all surreal, you know. Can't believe I'm going to visit her at her gravesite, but you know, we all just miss her.